What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. It's time for another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance, where we fought a guy. We smacked the hell out of a dude. He had a terrible day in the previous episode. He was like, yo, daddy a thief. And I was like, hey, take those words out the side of your neck. And he was like, square up, son. And I was like, oh, shit. I worship the Swoley Bible. Let's do this. And that's how it went down. All bravado aside, that dude got his ass whooped. It was, you know, you took a couple punches. Sometimes you take a mark or two in the greater pursuit of, you know, defending the family name and whatnot. But you got to do what you got to do. I can learn Gravedigger. What does that do? Carrying dead or unconscious bodies doesn't cost stamina. You've got Stronghold. Blocking an opponent's blows costs less stamina. I am going to go Sword and Board. I love Sword and Board, and so that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait till I get a few more points to spend, though, just to make sure that, like, I'm not putting them into things that I'm not going to need. Is there anything I can steal over here? I am a thief, believe me. Ooh, that dude's got a dope sword. I got a feeling our dad's going to die. He looks too much like Sean Bean. I think he's going to go.
So, can we get started?
We can.
We can. Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Hopefully I don't get too scuffed up from this match.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Okay. So I'm moving around. I can unlock by pressing left shift. Oh, that allows me to back the hell up. Okay.
All right, all right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Gotcha. I'm going over the top. Going from the left. Ooh. Coming at you from the right with the speed. I'm like lightning up in here. Don't you dare try to stab me with that blade. You don't know me. Oh, coming up and underneath.
Tried a few times.
How do I stabificate? Oh, with the left. Gotcha. There we go. Pierce him on up. Where's this guy at? Oh, he doesn't want to know. He doesn't want to know.
Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Let's go.
Not bad.
Oh, wow. That gets really, really fast-paced. Oh, Christ. That's going to be crazy once it comes time for defense. That's going to be super wild. That was way faster than I expected. Come from the left. Come from the top. Come from the bottom. Oh, there's a little chain right there. There's a little chain right there. This dude's trying to stab him. Get back up off me. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Go low. Get him with another low one. Get him with another low one. Oh, I got a new level in strength. Nice.
I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
So that might explain why a lot of my punches weren't going through when I was fighting that other guy. I wasn't chaining. I hadn't done the combat training yet, so I didn't even realize you could do that. I thought you just picked a direction and kept clicking until you ran out of stamina. But you can actively swap in combat, like back and forth, to put hands on people. And that is exactly what we're going to do. So now that I've done the combat training, we've done everything except for go get the ale from the ale house. So let's go grab the ale. We'll take that on back to Faja. Maybe get a little loving while we're over here. Sounds like we've got a girlfriend, so that's pretty sweet. Good stuff.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
Alb-
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deed will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some chairs will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
I kind of feel like any plan that involves me picking up poo with my hands is a plan that I kind of lose even though I win, you know what I mean? Like, if I got poo on my hands, who can we really say actually won this exchange? Like, yeah, his house is dirty, but I got shit all over me. You know, like, you gotta think about these things. I honestly don't care that much. I don't care at all. I ain't throwing poo today.
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but I really don't have time.
Well, that's disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly, Hal, how could you pass a chance like this?
Like, I'm all loyal to the king and everything. It's just that, like, I don't want to throw poo for him. That's an issue. Bianca.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Just ale.
What else could I expect from a village lout? What will it be then, ragamuffin?
I need
ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
Apparently, I've learned about the Western Schism.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Who?
Question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
I'm gonna go on record here and say that she was perfectly fine with trading the ale for a little bit of Winky a little bit later. Like, I feel like we've just made an economic mistake. Like, we could have had 0.2 Gretchenbogens, whatever our monies are called. I don't know what they're called. They're called, like, Gretchenbogen burgers or something. We could have had 0.2 of those. And she would have been fine. She wanted to get paid in Winky. That's cool, man. That's cool. You got to learn to say yes to a good idea. Our character apparently has not learned these life lessons. Sometimes you just got to say yes. And be like, the ale's on you then. I'll see you later. And then you could have .2 Gretchen Bubenburgers. But no. Now we don't have .2 Gretchen Bubenburgers. Sean Bean, how's it going? When are you going to die, Dad? I know you're gonna. That always happens at the beginning of these games. That's why we always set out on the quest, is because our family gets murdered and the city gets burned down.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done.
And I got it for a discount.
Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
Maybe.
Maybe? Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe? And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Oh, got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. Do you understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish, so what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
And that's why I steal. It helps me get ahead on my quest. I'm good to go. How you doing? That's a mighty fine belt you got there. How you doing this evening? Looks like you got a little bird dookie on you. That's all right, though. Don't worry about it. Sometimes you get bird dookie on your tunic. Sometimes your halberd gets birded on. It's okay. You want to get some nails? I got some nails for you. Here you go. I'm going to hand these off. Box them on up.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar...
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them, or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened? Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Closing! Move in, people! Come on! We're running out of time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates! Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Get through the gates! Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
I think I've got to, like, run the hell away. Maybe I can get there fast enough to... I don't know if there's anything behind me right now either. I assume there probably is. So let's keep going. Is there anything behind me? Don't look like it. Okay, well, run the hell away. I don't know. I have a hard time dealing with that. Like, how you just gonna kill a bunch of, like, peasants that ain't never harmed anybody? Like, I don't know. A bunch of dudes in armor get their feathers in a ruffle over some beef that has nothing to do with a bunch of people. Like, these people don't live in, like, these people have nothing. Like, how you gonna kill a bunch of people what ain't got nothing to do with the beef that you have in the first place? I figure there's time for chivalry later. I'll come back for you! That's my bad. But I had very specific orders from the Lord of the Land. So what's up with my horse's stamina gauge? Like, how do I know what my horse's stamina is? Oh, we can actually, like... Ooh, we can do, like, a fast run, too. Okay, we got this. You better run, man. That's going to be our only chance. I want to live. Do you want to live, Hal? You got to make some real hard decisions right about now if you want to live. Are they still behind? Oh, shit. They are still behind me. I've been shot, and I've been shot twice. I have been shot multiples of times, multiplicatively shot, and I don't feel good about it. Horse. Horse, you better be fast. Oh, they're falling behind. They're falling behind. A good job, horse. Nice job. I shall name you Speedy McButtons. Come on, Speedy McButtons. Let's go. Speedy McButtons is our only hope. Go! Blow the whistle, Speedy McButtons. They're still shooting at me. Maybe they'll occupy themselves on this poor little bastard right here. I don't know. I'd probably get off the road and into the trees. They got, like, bows and arrows and stuff. Are they still on me? Oh, Jesus. We're almost out of horse stamina. Our horse is looking very, very unstaminated. Come on. Oh, this is so bad.
Run for it.
Serpentine! I realize you're upset right now. But I can't help you with that right now. Go, horsey! Ride! I let you get a little bit of stamina back. That's the best we've got for right now, horsey. Oh, please let us make it. Dude, how far do I have to ride with these dudes up my ass? I'm a little concerned about this. You'd think they would have gave you a horse that had enough stamina to make the whole run when you've got, like, armed murder machines behind you. I can't really do much here, so... No, no. No more arrows. Ow! I gotta get back on it. I can't take any more hits. Horsey, sorry. Get your stamina back faster, horsey!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose! Halt your Hosen inne!
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Why does that guy have the voice of like an 18-year-old, but the face of like a 900-year-old? I don't know. He needs to sound a little bit more gritty. You know what I mean? He's got to have like a Gandalf voice. Apparently, we made it to Talmberg after getting my ass whooped up and down, wherever the hell it is we are. I don't know. We did the best we could. Oh, we have a bed now. Hooray! Our family got killed and we got a free apartment. I mean, that's not too bad. It's kind of, I guess it depends how much you like your family. Some people like their family more than others. That's all I'm saying. Some people like, ooh, free rent, and other people like, I wouldn't think of it. It's just, it depends on the person. I'll see you on the next episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Hi to everybody. If you want to get the game, it's down below in the description. Aside from that, if you wanted to help me out personally, just you to me, all you got to do, press that like button down underneath of the video, and that helps out the channel immensely. I'll see y'all later. How you do, everybody?